Alright, it's Dallas 4-2 back again with another 7 Days to Die video. It's the morning of day 17, and I had made myself a reminder to work on iron tools. I think I had some stuff going here. I have some forged iron here. Let's get some more stuff smelting real quick while I'm thinking about it. We can smelt some brass. And what else? Sand, stone, lead, stone. I wonder what that does. Let's find out. It's used to make something over here, apparently. And I was going to make a iron fire axe. That's what I was trying to make. I got everything I need for that, so let's do it. And can I make an iron pickaxe? Do I have everything I need for that? I need 30 more iron. Need some fuel. Let's get some coal. Then we're going to want to do a iron shovel as well. So that one's going to take another 24 forged iron. Go. Add a little fuel. I haven't quite figured out why yet, but for some reason, it always seems to take a little bit more than you think it's going to take. Not exactly sure why. Maybe somebody smarter than me can leave a comment and explain to me why you think that might be. Let's see if I can make an advanced bellows. Some of those. I need more duct tape. I can make duct tape with glue and cloth. And I need some nails. Alright, I got everything I need for the advanced bellows. Let's make one of those. What else can I make here that's useful? Lockpicks. I don't know that those are really that important for me. Still can't make a better wrench, unfortunately. Don't need a wire tool because I'm not wiring up electrical stuff yet. At some point in the future we might want that. We've already made the best. We're hanging out on a little bit longer on this to try and get more handgun parts so I don't have to scrap out my existing pistols. We can make a level 6 AK, but we already have a level 5 AK. So we're gonna wait and try to do the the tactical assault rifle. But we need more machine gun parts for that. So I think we just wait for the rest of these materials to pop out. We can craft those 2 more tools, and then we can be on our way after that. As far as what else we're going to do today, we're going to be questing. We're at 50 of 60 up here for tier 3, so we're going to try to get to tier 4 either today or tomorrow. And then day 20 we have to switch over to working on our horde base to get that back up into ship shape before the next horde night. There's a new fire axe. We're going to replace our stone axe with that. We got a bellows coming out momentarily. There it is. And we can just stop this for a moment. And we can put this advanced bellows in here. Oh wait, maybe that's not where that goes. Where does it go? Can I not do it because there's... Maybe I have to wait until after the projects are finished. We'll wait until after the projects are finished, then we'll try again. What about mods for this stone, or this fire axe? I wanted to put this... I wanted to put this wood splitter mod on here, and a structural brace mod, which will make it last longer. And the wood splitter is good against wood, obviously. So that will help a lot. And we got enough of that to make our next project, which was a pickaxe, I think. Missing duct tape. Need 3 duct tapes. Alright, let's craft us an iron pickaxe. And while we're waiting for that, we're going to need all the stuff for this, which means I need 3 more duct tapes. And we got the iron already going here. It'll just take a little bit longer, almost 2 minutes. And I'm going to scrap out these, because we got something better now. And we're going to put these in here. And we're going to scrap these old ones out, because we don't need those anymore. This will probably come in handy. I don't know why that was in there anyway. This will probably come in handy for something. Well, that should be on a knife. I already got one on the knife. Got it. This should go on the shovel. I think I already have one on this shovel. I do. Okay. So I don't need to worry about that. I think that'll do for now. 2 minutes more for that. Less than a minute for that. That's our mushroom farm. Alright, almost done here, and then we'll be heading out for some questing. Anything else I can smelt? Some iron. If this thing's running, you should be smelting something if you can, because it's just kind of pointless to have it sitting there running without... I can actually turn it off now because I've finished building what I need to build. Oh, and now I can put the bellows in there. There we go. So this makes the smelting speed faster. Over here, we got less than a minute for that. We got all the stuff we need for the iron shovel. We'll craft that. We don't need to sit here and wait for this. We'll just get it when we come back later. Let's throw this in here, down there, so we know. What else do we have that we don't need? Let's just get that out of there. That. That. Nails, leather, water. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's head out and do some questing. We gotta go talk to talk to the trader and get another quest there.
Morning. If you try to say it's a good morning, there's the goddamn door.
Alright, we got a fetch and clear. We got clear zombies, infested clear. This one's the closest, Ranger Station Golf. Let's do it.
I don't like you, but maybe I'll change my mind if you don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass. Get the job done.
Alright, where is it? Oh, it's that way, okay. Bike is not the most maneuverable vehicle at low speeds. Maybe none of them are. Alright, off to a POI we haven't seen yet. It's a ranger station. This should be fun. When you're choosing a POI or a quest to go to, you can also think about what kinds of items you might be likely to find in a certain kind of POI. A ranger station might have some guns and ammunition in it, which would be good for our build. Might have like survival type equipment. I'm hungry. Going out the other side of town here. Off in a direction we haven't been before. I see the ranger station. Let's navigate to the side with the flag. Not the American flag, but the flag that indicates our quest starting point. Alright, let me eat something before I go in there. Alright, onward. Wants us to go in here. Oh, there's a zombie in here somewhere. There you are. What's in these white bags? Nitrates. Some easy clay in that bag. A little bit of stone too. Get everything in here? Just a couple cupboards. A potato, we need that. Doesn't sound like a lot, but potatoes and corn, very useful for us right now. That's good. This is easy stone right here, but I don't have my pickaxe yet. So, I don't really have a good tool to get that right now. Once I get the pickaxe, that'll be for stone. Hey, got a challenge. Complete harvest cobblestone. Woo. checking to see if I had any skill points. I do not. Wonder what's up here. Just a bit of loot. A good view of the place. See any zombies hanging around? Not really. Tricky to get down off these things sometimes. There we go. Haha, gotcha. Mushroom spore, nice. Surely there's a zombie in this room somewhere. I see 2 dots over here. Oh, darn. Trigger discipline, Dallas, trigger discipline. Some easy nitrates over here. Nope, it's corn seeds. Nice. I like corn seeds. We need those. Clay. What else we got in here? Glue, nice. Glue is handy. Trying to be a little bit more cognizant of easy to grab ingredients that I need, like clay is a good thing to have. You can get some easy clay in these POIs, kind of worth doing. Some easy nitrates, keep expanding our farm. Nasty dogs. I've had issues with dogs in this playthrough. Got that one before it saw me. Oh, I don't want to take that because it's my way into this building. Don't get up, I insist. Medical crafting. Got some roids in there, a nice first aid kit. Anything else in here? Chemistry set with some murky water in it. A utility cart with some raw materials. Alright, onward. Are these something in there? Yeah. Alright. No scope. Try out my new fire axe. Boom. Makes a little shorter work of things than my old stone axe. Ooh, workstation crafting. Excellent. Ooh, I see somebody's hand down there. Haha. Twitchy. crafting. Not too exciting for us. Sometime I have to play this game and try out the bow. I bet it would be fun once you got used to it. Handguns, awesome. Hey, we can make a 44 Magnum quality 2 now. Hopefully I'll find some more handgun parts. So far, the Tier 3 POIs are not posing too much of a challenge for us. I think we can move on to Tier 4 and have some success pretty soon. Ooh, an agility mod. I think I have a fortitude one already, so kind of debatable whether the fortitude or the agility would be better for my build. But I've got options at least. Got some easy wood here. There's always coal in here. I guess I'm actually, it's just taking it out on the stove. I don't want to destroy the stove. Grab some easy murky water here, possibly. I still haven't found a use for paper. We've been playing this whole time. I don't think I've used paper for anything. It's got to be useful for something, but I don't know what it is. A goldenrod seed. Nice. That was a big zombie. These are like a soldier zombie. They're a little tougher than most. They're like a big mama or a cop or a tourist or a biker. Kind of that level of toughness. Get the same experience for them. But you start going into like military bases and things in the higher tiers, and those guys are all over the place. It's nice little atmospheric stuff. Virus decimates America on a newspaper. Something's wrong when you don't have room for beer. I wonder. Not that time. More corn seeds, excellent. Looks like our courier stash is up there. That's where I came into the POI, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, I've been through that room already. Looks like I've been through everything except up here, and then that's just the exit just opened up for me. There's the generator, if a person had a generator quest at this POI. This is the kind of place where you might find vultures. I'm very encumbered right now, but we'll just do the best we can. We're almost to the end. Oh! Ouch. Yeah, okay. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go over here and do a little temporary storage. Die. Told you there was vultures up there. Just gonna go do a quick temporary storage right here. Because I'm climbing up a tower and I gotta start making some tricky jumps and things. Come back and get this stuff out afterwards, as much as we can carry. You know there's gonna be some payoff room up at the top also. Gonna be some loot up there that we don't want to pass up, so we're gonna make some extra space in our inventory here. We'll go back and take another bite at it. Alright, that's good enough. Now we can move fast again. That's better. Start getting into some of these higher tier POIs and you get some trickier sections like that. Require a little bit of gameplay. Had to mute my mic to sneeze there for a moment, sorry about that. There's the courier satchel. And the payoff room. There's gotta be a fight in here. Yep, I knew it. Got him. Yeah, this yellow one was a feral, so he was a little tougher. He had the glowing eyes. Ammo pile. Some 9mm. Weapons bag. Machete parts. Eventually that'll come in handy for us. Medical crafting. I can make herbal antibiotics now if I ever need to. Thirsty. Have a drink. Let's get our fire axe. Bust open these crates. Oil shale and a stone shovel that I can immediately scrap. Lead battery level 3, tech planet, headlight. Those will come in handy when we start crafting vehicles, which is not going to be too much further. Salvage tool crafting. Alright, now I can make a better wrench. I don't think I have any lockpicks. I don't have any lockpicks, so we'll just pass that up. Plenty of loot to be had elsewhere. Alright, that is POI complete. Just got to get back to the trader and turn it in. And we definitely have time to do one more today. At least to start one. Might not have time to finish it, we'll see. Alright, let's grab as much as we can out of here. I didn't get it all. So, what I will do, swap out a couple things that are more important versus things that are less important. And then I will open my map and I will put a waypoint here with a treasure chest icon just to indicate that I got a storage there. So later on, if we're down in this vicinity, we can come back and pick up the rest of the stuff that's in there. For now, we are on our way back to the trader. Gotcha. I should drop some things off at home first because my inventory is completely full. Uh-oh, a dog. I had enough trouble with dogs in this game. Well, there's a chicken over there. Boom, got him. Be able to loot much out of it, and if I don't drop something. Okay, I can drop feathers. I don't need those. And I will take instead raw meat. I want the raw meat. Don't need the bone either, really, at this moment. Just want the meat. There's a challenge for hunting all the different types of animals, so that's why I'm stopping to kill every chicken I see, even though it's just a little bit of meat and it's not the most important for us right at this moment in time, but still helps me complete that challenge. On that note, there's a rabbit. I guess I won't loot that since it flew into the crypts. But again, got credit for hunting it. I think. I'm pretty sure I get... All I gotta do is kill them to get the credit. I'll drop some things off right quick. Might be able to get another quest completed before bedtime. Before the shop closes up, I should say. Try to go quick here. That should do it.
Now that you did the afternoon, if you
High
bring me
power
your
9 mil,
cold
or
one,
I got
give you a discount.
workstation crafting. Either of these would be good. I'm probably going to go for this workstation crafting. These are so hard to find. Infested clear. Clear zombies at the Midway Clinic, Happy Sleep Motel, Jim and Tim's Bullets and Booze, but this one's only at night. Let's try to do... the Midway
I got
Clinic.
work to do. What are you standing there for? Don't you have work to do?
Didn't really... All of those are pretty far away. So this is the problem that we're starting to get into here at the Pine Forest with our starting location, is that to get up to tier 3 POIs, like, you gotta go a little bit further afield. He does have a random assortment of quests each day, so there's a possibility that he might like pick a tier 2 that's close to our home and just make it an infested. But it looks like to get to the pure tier 3 POIs, we gotta go a little further afield. Which is okay, just takes a little bit longer. But we get to start seeing some scenery a little further from home. See what expand our horizons and see what our world is like. Eventually we will be going all over the place. My goal is to do all the tier 5 POIs, so what I intend to do is start in the Pine Forest and find all the tier 5 POIs in the Pine Forest and do them all. And then go to the Burnt Forest and do the same thing, and so on through the biomes until we've done them all. So over here there's a whole different little town over here. It's going to pop into view here shortly. I'm going to check my view distance settings. It's kind of doesn't look that great. Don't forget to check mailboxes along the way. I already had that one. Mailboxes are a real quick and easy way to get some good skill up books. Ooh, machine gunner. Automatic weapons have 20% less degradation. That'll be really good for our machine gun skills. See if I didn't stop and check that mailbox. Another handgun magazine. It's always good. And they do respawn after a while, so even if you've been through an area before, I think they respawn. I might be wrong about that. Another machine gunner. Aim from the hip with greater accuracy in close quarters. Alright, cool. Find more silver, gold, and diamonds when looting. Nice. More assault rifle crafting. I can make a tactical assault rifle level 2 now. Alright, we found our POI. Don't want to forget to use the flag. Sometimes I do that. As you know, if you've seen this whole series. Salvage tool, handgun, vehicles, workstation from before. Nice. Another handgun. Don't know if I'll be able to finish this in time, but I'm going to press the pace a little bit and see if I can. Lots of books in this place. Jeez. I want to hurry through, but I don't want to miss all the loot either. So, we'll do the best we can, but I don't really think I'm probably going to make it through this in time. Some shoddy parts. We don't want shoddy parts, we want machine gun and handgun parts. It's all locked over here. Yep. I had a feeling the zombie was going to come out of that room. Snake. Got him. There's a little terrarium in there. If you see one of those terrariums, it's a tell that there might be a snake nearby, just like the doghouse is a tell that there might be a dog nearby. Kind of fun the way they did that. Assault rifle. Yeah, the only thing about the higher tier POIs is they start taking longer. So, you gotta be prepared to spend a little more time in there. And plus, we're having to travel further to get to it in the first place. So, yeah, it is what it is. We'll just do the best we can. When you step on these things, it sounds the same as it does when a zombie falls out of the ceiling. That's that sound that you're hearing once in a while. You get them right, that little pause when they stand up, they pause for just a second, and that's the perfect time to pop them if you have a chance. Deader. That's the payoff room, but I can't quite get there this way. Gotta go around. You know there's gonna be a big fight in there. Okay, here we go. Priority's the cop because he can spit and he can also blow himself up. He's very dangerous. Got him. Bow crafting, shotgun tube extender. Handgun mag, ammo. I definitely need those handgun parts. I need them more than a painkiller. I need that ammo more than sham sandwiches. Alright, let's get out of here. There might be a chance. There might be a chance. Where's my bike? All the way on the other side of the building, of course. There might be a chance that we can get back to the trader in time to turn the quest in, but it's going to be a close thing. Doesn't help that my bike was all the way on the other side of the building. And I'm all encumbered, so I can't move very fast. I don't think we're going to make it, but maybe if we're lucky. Now put the pedal to the metal. See what I did there? There's a chance. It's a small chance, but it's a chance. We gotta just go straight line, shortest distance, if possible. Of course, there's a mountain in the way, because why wouldn't there be? I don't think we're gonna make it. We're certainly gonna try. Oh, damn. Ran into a stump. Didn't help. Kill all my forward momentum. Yep, we're not going to make it, unfortunately. I sure gave it an effort. officially closed now. So all we can do is go home and drop our stuff off and get ready for the next day. We could do just wander into a random house and loot it if we wanted to, if we get bored and run out of other things to do. Unfortunate that I couldn't get that quest turned in. Okay, let's sort. Well, works out, we have like almost perfectly half. Go figure. Pipe machine gun level 2 we can sell. I made a mistake earlier, and I was about to make it again, which is I can actually scrap these for a machine gun parts. So I don't want to ever, I don't ever want to sell a machine gun above the pipe machine gun level. Once you get into the AKs or better, you don't want to sell them. And same thing with pistols. Once you get to regular pistol or better, you don't want to sell it because you can scrap it for handgun parts. And I sold one earlier in the game, and had I not done that, I could have scrapped it and I would have been able to make that 44 last night when we were thinking about it, or whenever that was. So you gotta be a little bit careful about what you sell. I don't think we're ever gonna need that, but we'll just throw it in there for now. So now I have 7 handgun parts, and I got 1 handgun I can scrap. It might be enough to make the 44. We'll see here in a minute. Alright, we got these tools that we made last time that are all good now. Fix those up in a minute, but first let's see what we need to make this level 3 Magnum, 44 Magnum. Now I could make a level 2 because it doesn't take as much resources. So what I can do, a level 2 44 is still a lot better than a level 4 regular pistol. So what I can do is I can take these 7 handgun parts here. I can take this extra pistol I had laying around over here. Actually, you know what? If I'm feeling froggy, let's track this one again. This one takes 9. I got this. Let's take the mods out. It might do that automatically, but just in case. Don't want to accidentally lose them. Okay, so if I do this, I'm going whole hog, I'm going all in. This gun uses a different kind of ammo. It's not going to carry as many bullets as this one, but it's a lot more powerful. So I'm feeling froggy, let's do it. So we're going to scrap this to 1 handgun parts, and we're going to scrap this to 1 handgun parts. And we're going to need forged steel, a lot of it. How much do we have? 23. Okay. We're going to need, what is that? 37. 37. Well, I'm not going to be able to do that because I don't have any iron. And I already scrapped my pistol. Oops. Alright, let's see what we can manage here. We're gonna need to smelt some iron. That'll give us some iron. Maybe enough, maybe not. We're gonna need duct tape. Let's figure that out. We're gonna cloth. We're going to need glue. We're going to need springs. Do I have enough springs? I only have 3 springs. You know, I really didn't think that through very well, and now I scrapped my pistol and I got nothing to replace it. So I'm slinging only my machine gun until I figure out how to get more stuff. So now we're getting desperate. We're going to have to try to find iron laying around here and there, wherever we can. I don't think there's very much here in my house, but there might be a little bit. Right there. That has cloth, and it will also have iron and springs. Alright, cool. I dug myself into a hole, now I have to see if I can get myself out of it. What do we have in here? It's a little metal table. Might have some iron in it. A little bit of iron. What's this thing? This thing have some iron in it? It's like a hood vent or something. Air duct. Doesn't have very much iron in it. I'll wear out my wrench trying to do that. We can find some better ones somewhere. Mushrooms are ready, some of them. Okay, we are on mission, gather iron and springs. How much can I build now? Only 7. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need some more iron. Mission, gather iron and springs. Commence. This is what we're doing tonight. Might as well start in this next house over. Ooh, this car's gonna have iron and springs. Lots of iron on that thing. Should have some springs too, eventually. Lots of different parts. Has cloth also, that's good. Good for what we're trying to do. There's a spring. 2 springs. 3 springs. 180 iron. 145 iron. Got a screamer zombie there. I wonder if there's another one. Alright, this is just a tier 1 POI, so we should be okay in here. Answers that question, huh? Don't want to get taken by surprise out here. Where'd she go? Beds. Beds are a good source of springs and some cloth and some iron, I think, and some wood. It's an old courier satchel from when I was here last time, apparently. That's not the answer. from these. The fridge will give me some iron. A little bit, not very much. About a washer. Dishwasher. A little bit of iron. Gotta repair my wrench. This is what desperation looks like, folks. The lesson here is make sure you have all the materials you need to build the thing you're trying to build before you scrap your old one out. I was a little low on cloth too, so this will help me replenish that supply. There we go. We're getting there, we're getting there. That's gotta have some iron on it. Let's head back home and see where we're at now. I think there was a skill point for moving faster when encumbered. I should look into that one. Mushrooms in here now. Replant some of those in a bit. Okay, I need 9 handgun parts, which are right there. I'm gonna need some coal. I need to be able to build 37 of these, and I don't have enough yet. Pop the rest of this iron in there and turn that on. So that'll keep crafting for a while. I need 8 duct tape. That we got covered. Let's go, while we wait for that iron to smelt down, let's go ahead and, I guess I could start the forged steel that we can build, but we're probably going to need more iron. So we're going to go continue searching for iron here for a bit longer until it gets a little more time goes by. Beat up cars are a good place to get iron and springs and all kinds of other good stuff. Once you've got a wrench, you gotta have a wrench to get it. And the more your salvage skill goes up, the better kinds of materials you're gonna get out of it, if I remember correctly. I don't want want to go in there because it's a tier 3 POI. That could be pretty tough. Let's get some of this low-hanging fruit from the outside of the POI. Low on stamina here. Take apart an old toolbox. Who wants a little? You want some of this? Alright, that might be enough. Let's go back and check. That iron go. There it is. I think this will probably be enough. Maybe. Maybe not. Anyhow, it's getting pretty late, so what I'm going to do... oh yeah, one more quick thing here. We wanted to equip our new shovel and our new pickaxe. So boom, 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 boom. Just keep that up in here. And then this thing... remove our mods off of that. And we'll put those mods on our new shovel. Oh, we can only do 2. Okay. And then the pickaxe. Put this burning shaft on the pickaxe. And what else do we have here? Structural brace will be good for a pickaxe too. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to update this to say .44 Magnum, so that as soon as we get back here in the morning, we are continuing to work on that .44 Magnum. We're going to go get the iron we need to build it, whatever we got to do. So that's what we'll do in our next playthrough. So, as usual, I hope you enjoyed the video today. I hope you learned something about the game or just was entertained, and if so, please click the like button. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so, and leave me a comment and tell me what you thought of the video. And I will catch you in the next one.